One of the last to make his votes known just before the Senate gavelled in this afternoon was Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia. He voted guilty on both of the articles of impeachment. Here's what he had to say to reporters.
Hey,
explain how you arrived at your decision.
let me, y'all, I'll just say it one time, okay?
Can you explain how you arrived
Yeah,
at
I
your
will.
decision?
I will say that. I've always, first of all, I've taken 2 oaths since I've been a senator. One oath has been to defend and protect the Constitution. The second oath was to do impartial judgment. And I took an oath to God to do that. And I think, hopefully, I've done that. And I've always said, if I can go home and explain it, I can vote for it. If I can't explain it, I vote against it. I can explain my vote based on the evidence that was presented. Under oath, the evidence was given to us under oath by the testimonies from the witnesses that they were able to secure, and the documents that we saw. And common sense would tell me, after the transcript, that a phone call from the most powerful person in the world to the most inexperienced leader of a country that's facing Russian aggression would be very much intimidated. And that's not who we are. And I have said before, I said, you can't go around, and we can't be the country we are trying to encourage countries to accept democracy and enjoy the freedoms and liberties that we all have enjoyed by using that for a political favor. You can't do that. That's not who we are. So it was very clear. The president said he could not get a fair trial in the House. I wanted to make sure he got a fair trial in the Senate. And I've never seen a trial if somebody wants to defend themselves with their defense counsel not bringing witnesses and documents that would be able to do that. So when I look at everything, there was no other conclusion that I could come to. As much as I knew as divisive as it would be, as difficult as it would be, but it's not a political decision. It's based on, could I go home and face the oath I took, go home and face my family, my friends, and the good Lord that I swore to. Couldn't do it.
Did President Trump communicate with you during this process at all?
No.
Are you worried about how it will play out with voters?
Well, you know, if I've said if I couldn't explain it, I would be worried. If I did a political vote, I would be worried. But the people that are going to be upset with me because of the vote, if they give me a chance to explain what I'm dealing with, you know, I know back where I come in West Virginia, if I'm innocent, give me a chance to defend myself. Give me a chance to prove to you I'm innocent.
Do you think they will?
Well, no, I don't mean that. I mean in the trial.
Yeah.
My goodness, you picked that one up wrong. I mean if you accuse me of something, and that never happened. So the evidence I had was overwhelming.
You think you can explain to them, though?
I mean, can you explain to them exactly?
Sure.
And you think they'll listen to you?
Well, you know, the only thing I can do is they know me. They've known me for 37 years in public service as their governor and secretary of state and everything else. So I think they'll trust me from that end. They might not agree, and I've said this. As long as we all, as public servants, we owe all of you, the free press, everybody, an explanation. Whether you agree or not, that's not my job. My job is to give you the facts and the truth, and you're going to say, I don't agree, but at least I understand he had a process.
Senator, had you decided by the time Senator Romney had announced his decision?
Oh, yes, my speech was written.
What did you think of his decision?
What did you think of his decision?
I thought it was very powerful, very encouraging. But Mitt's a dear friend of mine, and we've been talking, and I knew he'd been struggling also, but the facts are overwhelming.
Can you talk a little bit about those discussions?
No, not really. No, just it's been a dear friendship. Good friendship.
Did any of your colleagues help you arrive to this?
No, nobody. Let me tell you one thing, and I will say this. All 100 senators, no matter what side you were on, respected everyone, how difficult a decision this was. This is the most difficult decision I have ever had to make. I've never sat in a jury. I've never been on jury duty. So I've never had to stand up and say guilty or not guilty. That was really powerful to have to do that. But they've been also, I think everyone's been so great. I just pray to the good Lord, wish we never had to get to this, to where there was a trial or need to be one. And I pray that the president understands this is not a political vote whatsoever. It's not whether I like the president. I've always had a good relationship. But I love my country, and I have an obligation, responsibility for my duties to my country. And if I can't explain that, then shame on me. That's who I am.
Senator, do you think, when you were thinking about this, was part of your decision deciding whether you're going to face voters again, whether you
not at all.
Continue
if this was a political decision, it was the wrong decision anybody made. If it was political, if it was a conviction based on the facts we had to deal with, And based on the Constitution and the oath that we took, I can respect that, and I would assume everyone made that based on what they feel. I give everybody that consideration.
Senator Collins said she believes the president has learned a lesson from this trial. Do you share that belief?
I would pray to the good Lord. You know, I didn't see that lesson learned last night, but I would pray that it starts today. Okay?
Thank you,
Senator.
Senator.
Thank you.
Senator Manchin, after the votes this afternoon, we'll show you those votes in just a moment. Just to recap,